Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Don Donald, and this is Motivation on Tees. This is the 11th episode in the series of the top 5 motivational quotes, and number 4 is phenomenal. Number 1, the battle you are going through is not fueled by the words or actions of others, it is fueled by the mind that gives it importance. How true. How often we let the words and actions of people get to us and get at us in a very negative way, influencing our minds and thoughts, and taking away our little peace, putting us through hard times when we ought to be in charge or in control. It isn't supposed to be so, friends. Just look at the bad habit of these two people in this video. That's by the way. I can tell you this for sure. There is nothing, absolutely nothing in the word or action of any person that has the ability to take away our joy except and unless we let it. Shannon L. Alder is an inspirational and quotable author whose biography states that she has been quoted by relationship authors in over 100 books, and also in online magazine articles. She is the owner of this great quote, and there is another of her most famous quotes which says, "If you spend your time hoping someone will suffer the consequences for what they did to your heart, then you're allowing them to hurt you a second time in your mind." And if that is not true, tell me what is. Number 2, no matter how long you train someone to be brave, you never know if they are or not until something real happens. Yes, of course. It takes only real-life situations and circumstances to prove what a person has got inside of him or her. I have seen people go through a lot of lessons and tutelage in life only to end up failing the tests and examinations set before them. This is a fact of our everyday life. Veronica Ann Roth, who gave us this glaring quote on the facts of life, is an American novelist and short story writer who is best known for her bestseller Divergent trilogy. Another of Veronica's quotes that makes waves is, "I have a theory that selflessness and bravery aren't all that different." Oh my. Selflessness and bravery are one. Number 3, in the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. Oh yes, it's not how long you lived that matters, it's how well you lived, it's how much you impacted lives. That's what matters. This very quote was given to the world by one of the greatest men ever to have lived on this planet, Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln was an American statesman and lawyer who served as the 16th President of the United States. Let me furnish you with 3 of my favorite quotes of this great man, Abraham Lincoln. 1. He said, "You have to do your own growing no matter how tall your grandfather was." 2. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. 3. And finally, you can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. Number 4, if you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, you will fail above everyone else's success. My. What a quote from James Cameron. Dare to dream bigger than your doubts. In fact, if you can fully comprehend the bigness of your dream is not big enough. I will give you another quote like it from Norman Vincent Peale, and he said, "Shoot for the moon. If you miss it, you will still land among the stars." Wow. But this is actually a no-brainer. If your target is 100 and another man's is 50, if you fail by 30, you will still be above the man whose target is 50, even if he ends up meeting his full target, which is mostly denied. Set your therefore goals high enough, and you won't care so much about its failure. James Francis Cameron is a Canadian film director, editor, screenwriter, producer, and environmentalist who is best known for making science fiction and epic films, and was first to gain great recognition for directing the very famous film, Terminator. Number 5, someone once told me growth and comfort do not coexist. And I think it's a really good thing to remember, meaning, if you want to grow in life, you must learn to allow some discomfort. Growth will never meet you in your comfort zone, because they simply do not coexist. And that's so true. I will end this episode with this very important quote from Ginny Rometty. Talking about Virginia Marie Ginny Rometty, she is an American business executive who was previously the first female chairman, president and CEO of IBM Company. She is the woman who also said, "One of the most important things for any leader is to never let anyone else define who you are. And you define who you are." I never think of myself as being a woman CEO of this company. I think of myself as a steward of a great institution. Ginny also said, "I've made lots of mistakes. Probably the worst one, I would say they tie. It's either when I didn't move fast enough on something, or I didn't take a big enough risk." And I can't help but give this very last one, still coming from Rometty. She further said, "Your value will not be what you know, it will be what you share." I will see you in the next video. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell, so you are notified each time we upload a new video. Also like, leave a comment, and share our videos with your friends and family if you find them valuable. Thank you.